the years.
I remember one time we're at work. This is how many years ago? It's like 2007. We're at work, and there were these guys. They came to do some activation. They distribute condoms, right? They distribute condoms. so they came to the office, and then they gave us, whole bunch of condoms. Boxes of condoms. So we're there, and then we gave some to the guys. One guy, when he got his, pick this phone. Hello?
Ochako.
How are you?
This is Plus 89.9 FM.
The condom is meant for when you are, but it's not like because you've gotten it, you have to do something like. So Sleek is just playing his songs. Doesn't mean you have to do anything with it. Just concentrate on work.
Concentrate. Talking about work. Chance today.
Oh yeah.
AKA KK.
Hey, KK is in the news.
But concern is up next. We are getting it today. So you can join us live on Facebook Plus 899 FM. We are live. And we are about to give you all the latest that's going on the various social media platforms. So please join us. I beg you, join me. Let's go on a ride for the next 50 to 20 minutes there. Right, let's start off with hashtag dissolve NCA board. It's still trending day 2.
Okay.
We are still on it, right? Because data no board ding. Could you data no board ding? Look, let's take a look at the minimum wage of a Ghanaian, right? The minimum wage of a Ghanaian is about, before there was 14 cedis, isn't it? Yeah, it used to be 14 cedis.
Yeah.
Now, I'm about 18 cedis. Could you, if you want to buy data and you download any of the apps, mobile apps, and you want to buy data and you input the amount you want to buy, as at now 18 cedis, you only get 1 gig.
1 gig, 18 cedis.
Yes,
1
17 cedis to 1 gig, which wasn't the case 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And so NCA back in 2020 introduced a system they call the SMP, the significant market power. They say one telco has all 90% of both voice, SMS, and all the customers. As Ghana has said.
Yeah.
So they introduced a significant market power where they are able to push their target up so that like the other telcos can catch up. 2020, I buy we by introduction so that they will be able to catch up. But according to resources, research, I did introduce it back in 2020. It hasn't yielded any good the telcos are catching up because the other ones are still at where they are. They are missing their priority. The main priority is to make sure that, see, one telco is still at 3G now. Yeah. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Whilst others we are almost getting to 5G.
But even the 3G, a lot of places you get edge.
You get edge. So they introduced the SMP to put the pressure on the main telco that has the customers so that the others can catch up. And it's not data boy ding. And so on X, the agenda is dissolve NCA board since they are in charge of this particular issue.
I don't know about dissolving the NCA. Of course, they are the regulatory body, but I mean their responsibilities and their duties it cuts across. It's not just about monitoring these telcos. But yeah, I mean it makes sense.
Like you are saying duties, right? One of the duties, let's go through. Join us on Facebook, right? The NCA shall perform its functions considering the opinions of customers and members of the general public and the interests of both rural and urban dwellers. Section 5H and 1 of NCA Act 2008. So insensitive. We say please reduce it for us. We beg you, no boy. We can't buy it.
But you mentioned it yesterday, and I think I've heard it making the rounds today as well that Ghana actually has some of the cheapest rates in the sub-Saharan region.
But that's cable.co.uk. That's what even pisses me off. Address issue to us. You are referencing us to some website in the UK. No. We are here feeling the thing. They are there. They are not feeling what we are feeling. They are not feeling any bit of it, cry. So and NCA needs to come.
So people are going against the NCA.
Yes.
Dissolve NCA.
They should dissolve it.
Oh, really?
Now let's go into American rapper Snoop Dogg. If you know you're a Snoop Dogg fan, hey,
I'm a Snoop Dogg fan.
Oh yeah.
He's everybody's favorite uncle.
Of course, yeah. Snoop Dogg is in the news. Olympics begins on Friday, right? And so the Olympics relay torch, he is going to be handling it.
The torch.
The torch. He will hold the torch for us. Right, so Snoop Dogg is live on
You know what I would say to that?
Why?
They should search him before they give him the torch.
Why?
Because he can use the torch to light some things. He can use it to light some things, and then
What is I talking about?
Please. We know. I mean, about Uncle Snoop, there everybody knows him. yeah, he's a farmer. We know that fireman. Uncle Snoop, there everybody knows him. So before they give him the torch, they should search him. Make sure that he doesn't have anything on him. Because before you know, he's lighted certain things, and then your man. but it will be a lovely sight to see. Actually, Snoop holding the Olympic torch. It will be beautiful to see.
So kudos to him. He's an OG. So we can't wait to watch the relay on Friday so that the Olympics can kick off.
But I tell you, we will have a video afterwards where Snoop is using the torch to light it. You are here.
Kojo, see, Israel has managed to break the record for the longest twerking marathon. Bema, Nigeria ni Bema.
Longest what?
Twerking marathon. Yeah, the previous record holder was a lady. She twerked she's an Australian. She twerked for about 2 hours, 1 minute. And Israel broke that record. People didn't believe it, right? So it was a banter on X. People didn't believe it, and they were like, okay, they went to tag Guinness World Record. If indeed they've seen this, and Guinness World Record, we see him.
This one,
they see him in January. He did it in January, right? And so I think recently that his process, it takes time. So he waited for the due process, and he's finally been certified that he's a man who
he's twerking.
He was twerking like. Oh, really? Channel on the TV, so join us +899 FM. He's live on Facebook. And the twerking thing, according to Guinness World Record, it's not any like giddy thing like what they do in the club and all that. Just be standing and be shaking your back, be shaking your waist.
That's it.
Shake it for 3 hours.
Are you thinking on?
No. I don't think. By the way, kudos to Israel, a Nigerian. Chama, hey, sorry.
This is PLUZZ 89.9 FM.
Oh, I didn't get twerking. When I say normal, I can't dance at all. No, this one. You just have converted it to a twerkathon. What 3 hours? 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours, 30 minutes.
And the guy did hours.
The previous lady did 2 hours, 1 minute.
I'm talking about the guy who was
the guy was the dancer.
You should just have taken the twerkathon.
7 days. Ghana for the baby. I need that.
Yes, Guinness World Record. Before I bet and I'm for the quarter.
So a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
The youth in Uganda wanted to go on a protest because of some anti-corrupt bill that was being passed. And the president, who's been ruling for 38 years, he's managed to make his wife the sports minister, and the education minister all at a go, right? And even made his son the head of the military. Yeah, friend, Museveni. Or Chiram say, hey, you people, don't try to imitate what happened in Kenya. No, don't try it. If you try it, you'll be playing with fire. And so today was the protest day. Kojo, nobody showed up. Only one guy. Join us on Facebook, +899 FM. The guy was protesting. He was protesting alone. The media was with him. Unfortunately, the police came up, picked him up, just like a rice of bag, and they took him away. Unfortunately,
that guy might not come back.
He's not coming back. Yeah.
Corruption at Parliament, it is at high speed. Yes. I'm here standing at the Parliament. Corruption is now at high peak. Everyone is corrupt in offices, RDCs, CAO district, each and everything. Everything is corrupt. I'm here demonstrating at the Parliament so that Ugandans, it is our voice to come out.
What are your demands?
What are your demands?
What are your demands?
What did they call? What did they call?
It's a jungle. It's a jungle in Uganda. I mean, and it's unfortunate.
So unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
African leadership.
Yeah, I mean, Museveni has just taken total control over the state, and but one day the people are going to rise. Of
course,
definitely. We've seen these things in Africa. We've seen dictators in Africa, and we've seen their end as well. Never ends well for them, but that's unfortunate.
Yeah, Agya Koo is in the news, right?
Oh, really?
Okobo show we yes.
Agya Koo.
Agya Koo, guardian that Agya Koo.
I don't know who say show now no record.
Show that record. So he was performing, right? And somebody shouted John Mahama. John Mahama, he's affiliated with MPP.
Yeah.
Or say backing singer NDC. Why should you be shouting Mahama here? No, we are all one people. He just lost his cool and dropped the microphone and left.
This one like who said chair?
Who said chair?
So that
he vexed. He vexed. Agya Koo vexed. But like this not be something we like this not be something we for vex. But how we go do it. Anyway. Obviously, Agya Koo say, "Abana ye told it down now." John Mahama. Obviously, Abana ye told it down.
Everywhere you go, they'll follow you with it.
Could you see? I'm sure you've mentioned several times that when you get to 80, you would want to die. Like you would want to.
Did I tell you I want to die when I get to 18? Please. Don't misquote me. Okay. I said my father lived to be 82. I'm going to be more than 82.
More than 82.
Please.
Nice one.
Don't predict my death date for me. Please.
I apologize. Right now, you would want to be 82. How would you want to be buried?
How would I want to be buried?
Yeah.
Me who kwa no.
Yeah, for microphone see what.
No. Me who kwa me who. Charlie like that can me chiasem.
No. Join us on Facebook +8FM. So a taxi driver died, right? The coffin was made in a taxi form, and he was put into the taxi, and the car was moving up and about, right? There's lately this new trend where obi wa say a carpenter na man need tools now we say the dead body join us on Facebook is live almost not to tax a box mu and man is tear and tear tree sa on sre we muna dead body na muna it is tear na chi sa and I am on a car 2024 car we or call the baby and man a car.
Yeah, but for me, I don't really fancy those things. I think that there's some loss of dignity for these persons when they are going to be buried. And, there are people who will be treating Soroku with the body and treating Momome. And no, I don't believe in I don't subscribe to those things. I think that, people when they die is a solemn moment, so when we're conducting their burial, it should be solemn. I don't even subscribe to the people who come there, the pallbearers who will be dancing with the coffin and all that. I don't fancy those things. It doesn't amuse me, I think that we lose some sense of dignity when we do that. So
could you the phone you loan now about me they promise no day we were talking about it yesterday, right? A lady has reacted, right? And she's giving us detailed mathematics into like say would you phone now between 1 CD every month 1 CD every month 1 CD and 2 CD
campaign promise.
No, I would try your kind what you say is what we are going to work it. And that was what he said. Now, so the lady was like, every month, 2 tier 1 now phone near 2,000. Oh, but iPhone the every year, 16 every and $1,000. Oh, the quite almost 10K plus. Into every month, 2 tier $1,000. That may not be to you. And Kwana is saying, let's listen to the lady.
Even is our phone, not phone the price no I open a 2,000 CD, which I doubt say no kita 2,000 CD papa biamposa. Then you go and get this phone 2,000 CDs. If you are paying 1 CD a month for that phone, it will take you about 166 years and some coins before you finish paying. Now one got out to you for how long? From 2,000 now the 166 years. Aqua Kochia, Namposa Uchia, 2 CDs for a phone that costs 2,000 CDs. 2 CDs a month in part. It will take you about 83 years and some 4 months. And sana will be cheery. Or then the phone Bama say chia, would the 83 years, a bit cheery. Ah, Nasa phone, would the one say, Okoto, Sa and Quancha phone 800 CDs, Crampona. It will still take you about 66 years to finish paying if you are paying 1 CD. It will Nasa wait the 20 years did that. Not yourself for your phone. Who met your phone there? You know where the 86.
But you know, I think it's unfortunate. First, from the politicians when they make these promises, right? I mean, yesterday I said I don't know if I don't know why the presidential candidates and vice president Baumia will make that promise on that platform, right? I don't know why. Not that it's not a good thing, right? But I don't know if that's a major concern for him. And I know he's championing the digitization agenda, right? And it will help that, you know, people are connected, have phones and all that, you know. So I understand. But I'm saying that I don't know if that's a major problem, you know, acquiring phones. When was the last time you heard that people are really having issues with acquiring phones? You know, I don't know. That's a major policy agenda for him, you know, to go on the campaign trail and say that. And then also, it's a political talk to say, Ubetia 1 Ghana, and then you can pay 1 Ghana for any phone, for any contract. You can't pay 1 Ghana a month for any. Yeah, so that's political. I'm sure he didn't mean that, because I mean I did some maths. The least maybe somebody could be paying will be between 30 to 50 cedis a month, you know, to get a phone on contract for say 3 to 5 years. You understand? Depending on the phone. I think I use about 2,000 cedis worth of phone. You're going to be doing 30 something cedis a month for 5 years, you know. So I understand the principle behind it. I don't see why that's a major policy concern for him to say that on the campaign platform. I don't see how that should be a government initiative. I think that the telcos can do that. Actually, I saw a couple of posts that shows that there are some private companies who are currently doing that. So it's a good thing. But I really don't get it when they go on the campaign trail and these are the promises that they are making. And people will take you literally at your word. But nobody's going to pay 1 Ghana. So why do you say 1 Ghana? Nobody's even going to pay 10 Ghana. Why would you say 10 Ghana? Which phone? You understand? And you know we don't manufacture these phones here. No. And so long as we have the challenge with the exchange rates and our earning power, you see, because I've seen comparison with the first countries, you know, the Western world, that, oh, this happens there. Yes, it happens there, but you know how much they pay in a month. If somebody is even paying 10 pounds or $10 a month for a contract line, you know how much that translates to Ghana? $10 will translate to more than 150 cedis a month. Do you get it? So these comparisons are wrong. You understand? And our challenges, you know, the issues with unemployment, the issues with education, with health, with the economy, and all that. These are the things that we should be speaking to. You get it? I really don't get it, but I'm not going to vote for somebody because he's going to come to power and then give me a contract line. I've been using contract lines. I don't need some, you understand? And of course, it just might be me, but I'm saying that the majority of Ghanaians, that's not what we need. That's not what we need. You know, nobody's you don't go out there and people complain about not having access to phones. You know, but people are complaining about the employment. People are complaining about the economy. The exchange rates is killing us. And they are not speaking to these things. And for me, that's worrying. Yeah. That's really worrying for me.
Meko, the Chinese lady Ijao.
Oh.
Makoma is still trending, right?
Yeah. Paluta song.
Yeah, so another Chinese lady has jumped on it. Please, let's enjoy it and close for Trends today.
Yeah. Hey, Kim Paluta. Be a Danny. Out. Baluta, yeah. It's Baluta, yeah. Go, yeah, mama. Yeah, go, yeah, mama. Baluta, yeah, go, yeah, mama. Yeah, bossy, but everything that's in this area. I said, yeah, fat it, yeah, fat it, yeah. I'm a Tano, Yamea, but Jimana, Yamea, Yamelo, Yamelo. Abandana Yamea, Abandana Yamea, Abandana Yamea, Yamelo, Yamelo, Abandana Yamea, Yamelo. Abanuda, yeah, Abanuda, yeah, Abandana Yamea, Abandana Yamea, Yamelo, Yamelo, Abandana Yamea, Yamelo.
But the winner of
oh, what to be why there? I am below. Oh, Charlie. That's the full choice.
All right. Thank you very much, PKB, for coming through with trends today here on The Drive with the Area Gang. We've done some 25 minutes after 4. Shows continues till 6 p.m. Let me remind you of our trip to the north from the 2nd to the 5th of August. Now, if you're interested, you've not registered yet, why don't you get on to brandwithechiri.com and register to be a part of this one. Now, talking about